This article here is called Lady Gaga's Former Fiancé Dishes on Amber Heard's Romance with Elon Musk from April 28th, 2022 from Yahoo. And there's one really funny thing here where Amber Heard says she hates when things go public. So you could only imagine what she's hating now about all the stuff getting out. Well, it's been out for a long time, but now it's getting out widespread, and the mainstream's picking up on it. The general audience is picking up on it. Everyone knows about it. So she must be really hating it. Let's see what we got here. Amber Heard wasn't in love with Elon Musk, but was simply filling space by becoming involved with the billionaire after she split from Johnny Depp, Lady Gaga's former fiance claimed in text messages revealed in court Wednesday. I think she might have been kind of chasing a little wallet there, but alright, just my silly opinion. The revelation in the defamation trial between Depp and Heard stemmed from 2017 texts between Heard and Christian Carino, who previously represented both Depp and Heard as a talent agent. Sipping on several beverages during a recorded deposition played in court Wednesday, Carino described his relationship with both famous actors, including how Heard detailed her anguish over the end of their short-lived marriage. I hate when things go public, Heard wrote in one August 2017 text to Carino, which was read during his deposition. Pretty funny that the text in which she said she hates when things go public went public. You weren't in love with him, and you told me 1,000 times you were just filling space, Carino responded. When asked about the text message in the deposition, Carino said the two were discussing why the Aquaman star was upset about the relationship with Musk, given that she was not in love with the billionaire. He claimed that Heard would get mad at men whenever they left her, prompting him to suggest in text that the actress stop dating famous people if she didn't want to make headlines. What a great point. So if she didn't want attention and didn't want headlines, why was she going for all these famous men? You could say she went for some of the women who were not famous whatsoever and make that case, but it definitely seemed like there were different qualities she liked in men and women. Because the men were all pretty rich and the women weren't. I don't have a full theory here, just throwing it out there. Something to think about. Carino's testimony was the first time Musk was mentioned in Depp's $50 million defamation suit against Heard, in which Depp alleges the actress ruined his career after a 2018 Washington Post op-ed in which she describes herself as a domestic violence survivor. Depp has denied allegations of abuse despite a British judge concluding that there was overwhelming evidence that Depp had assaulted Heard repeatedly throughout their marriage and she was in fear for her life. Of course, they have to refer to the UK, but you know what? Where's all that overwhelming evidence now when everything's live streamed? Seems like there's not too much of it. Seems like the overwhelming evidence is against Amber. That's why it's great this is being live streamed, because we want the transparency. We want everyone to see it. Amber Heard's team didn't. That's no surprise. If they won in the UK legit and they had all this evidence, wouldn't they want everyone to see the case in the US and say, see, we told you, here it is again. But it looks like the opposite happened. Looks like, well, Amber's team's turning it into a circus that's not quite going their way. And it continues. Carino appeared to bolster Depp's claim that his reputation was damaged as a result of Heard's allegations, referring to the actor losing his role in Pirates of the Caribbean 6 shortly after the 2018 op-ed and claiming to have had related conversations with Disney executives. He added that while he met Heard through Depp, he was no longer friends with either celebrity. My opinion is that Amber's accusations would have had the most dramatic impact on his off-screen reputation. I'm not talking about any one specific accusation, Carino added. And just to throw in a little note there, it seems like Disney is playing around with an all-female Pirates of the Caribbean without actually having Johnny in the movie whatsoever, obviously. And what Johnny said on the stand was, that's really weird. It's really weird to have 5 movies with a character so beloved, so famous, and so great, and just cut him out immediately with no actual transition to an ending, no final send-off. And what Johnny said on the stand was something I said here over and over when I make these videos about pirates is you have a proper send-off. That was my problem with the new Star Wars movies. There was no proper send-off for the original characters. They were just treated like crap. But I digress. Let's keep going with this. They do, in fact, in the beginning, cover, I think, the most important thing and most interesting thing about the article, where they say Amber was not in love with Elon Musk, and none of us actually thought she was. I actually think she was pretty much using him to get something on him, probably to try to get some evidence that he did something against him, to have that in her pocket in case she needed that to call him for some kind of assistance, some kind of aid, and I think it worked for a while. But I personally have to go against the theory that she's got something on him so bad he doesn't want it to get out. I think she might have had something. She might have got something on him. Some little thing, something he kind of didn't want out. But I think over the years, he was like, F it. If it gets out, it gets out. She's not worth it. And he's also thinking, if it gets out, I'll defend myself and I'll just push through with it. I don't think she's got him controlled and wrapped up and buying everything in sight still. I think he helped her out. He went through that phase, but nah, not anymore, because there's no evidence of it. He did help her once. I get that. We've got the evidence, but after that, he's been pretty quiet about everything. Statement here, statement there, I think, about the case over the last 3 years or something, but almost nothing. You guys, let me know what you think down below. Doing shoutouts, special thanks, things like that. That first heard, pop culture. Let's do a few shoutouts. It's been so long. Shout out to Jam Price. Thank you so much for the support. Shout out to Tao King, who is a big Johnny fan and for some reason has a mermaid, but don't worry, it's not Mira or Mera or however you say it. Shout out to Cindy Bryden. Thank you so much for the help and sending me some articles, maybe even this one. Wait, sorry, Lotus Flower here sent me this one. Thank you, Lotus Flower, so much. Lastly, shout out to Khaleesi Stark. Thank you so much for the support. Really, really appreciate it. Okay, if you're not subscribed here, consider it. If you don't consider it, you don't subscribe. I guess I'll be sad, but I'll get over it, make a new video, something like that. Done here for now. See you next time.